Hey guys, what's up? Yesterday I received my latest package from acmgear.com, and among other things, there was this 1911 silver version or chrome version made by Tercel. Tercel isn't a very well known brand because they only have two GBB pistols on the market, as far as I know. One would be the Mauser C96, they call it the M712. I have a review about it on this YouTube channel. And well, I liked it so much I decided to order this 1911 because they have a very good name actually. They work very well. They have little problems, and they shoot really well. Are full metal, and yeah, I just love 1911s. This one would be my fifth one. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit about it. Inside the box we find first of all this instruction booklet. It's a full clone of the Maru 1911, which in my opinion is the best 1911 out there. And so the instructions too are a copy of the Maru instructions. And at the end of them, you get this explosion diagram. So in case you need to take the pistol apart to upgrade it or change anything inside it, you have a pretty good guide on how to open them. 1911s are very simple pistols. It's a very simple mechanism, so they are really easy to work on. That's why I love them so much. But I prefer pistols that I don't have to upgrade. If it's not broken, why fix it? And this is a good example of a pistol that is just perfect out of the box. Also in the box you will get this cleaning rod and unjamming rod. You get a bag of cheap Chinese pistols that you can throw away if you want. You get a spare nozzle. I've never broken one of these in a GBB, but anyway, should this happen, it's good to have a replacement. You also get a set of O-rings. I mean, the problem with airsoft O-rings is that they are not very standard, and it's if you break one, if one gets loose, it's a problem to get replacements for them. So it's good to have a set of these extra O-rings. And finally the pistol. Okay, this is the silver version, and I've been looking for a full silver 1911 for some time now. The problem is there are a lot of them. There are silver or chrome, but they are not fully silver or chrome. Usually the trigger, the mag release button, the safety buttons, safety switches, the hammer, even the grip safety are black because it's easier for them to just take it from the box of the parts for the regular black version. So it's usually a two-tone pistol, and I hate that. So this is the only 1911 that I could find that is actually full black, except for a few screws here and there that if you want you can just polish. Everything on this pistol is full metal, including the blowback unit, except for the grips. The grips are plastic, and I'm thinking I'm probably changing them for some fake ivory grips. Obviously not using real ivory, even if I could afford it, to get that look of the LA Noir pistol, the pistol the main character in the LA Noir game is using. And okay, it's a pretty cheap pistol. It's $65. And for what you get, it's a really bang for the money. It's one of the best quality pistols that you can get out of the box. The FPS is it ranges from 330 to 340 FPS once the magazine has settled. That is pretty high for a GBB pistol, but it's still within the legal range, or within the power range that all airsoft sites will let you play in. So you will have no problem with it. And that combined with a pretty good quality hop-up chamber will give you a lot of range. And of course we have a cat here. If there's a camera, he has to be in the picture. And the hop-up chamber, yeah, the hop-up chamber works really well. And one thing I like about it, I mean, this should be a given, but I've had a lot of problems with other 1911s with the hop-up chamber, because the dial, you have to turn to adjust it, to adjust the hop-up, doesn't stay in place. It after a few shots, it moves it around, and the hop-up is not always in the same position, so that your shots are not that consistent, are not going with the same curve. And this one is pretty hard. You have to use your nail to move it, and that also assures that it stays in place and that all your BBs are getting the same spin. So that's obviously a plus. Apart from being full metal, which also guarantees that you can use green gas or propane gas with it, no problem. Um, oh, in the winter as well as in the summer, this won't break because everything on it except for a nozzle of the internals is metal, so you have no problems with using a gas that's too strong. It has full markings. It's a 1911 A1. That would be, let's say, the second version or the second common version that was issued to to U.S. soldiers, and as such, it has full markings, full Colt markings. You have the Colt logo, this horse. You have all the patent markings. You have the Hartford, Connecticut, where it was initially produced. On the other side, on the right side, on the frame, we can find 1911 A1 U.S. Army. We have a serial number. We have this Springfield Armory marking. On the chamber, we have the P&H, the proof markings of the U.S. Army. And so, yeah, it's very complete. One funny thing is you even have Tokyo Marui markings, which proves that this is a full 100% clone of the Tokyo Marui gun. And yeah, they're actually very small, so you don't really notice them. But I found it was kind of funny. It's a very well balanced gun, as you can see. I mean, I usually go for more tactical 1911s like the Kimber Army and the Army Kimber and Desert Warrior and that kind of stuff. But you have to admit that a classic 1911, especially if you're going for that classic gangster look, is a great pistol, both in looks and in balance. And balance also means it's not just comfortable. It also means that you're gonna be able to place shots better. You'll be able to move better with this gun, and this one is just very well built. One thing I like about this gun, if I take the magazine out, obviously, is as you can see, I wiggle it around, and you hear almost no noises. This gun is so well put together. There's almost no slide rattle, which should be a given, but in airsoft, things aren't as well built, I guess, as in real ones, or maybe the models don't allow it, and there's always some kind of rattle. You won't find it in this one, which I guess is a thing the other 1911 producers should copy. The magazine is, as all the parts, full Marui and clones compatible. I've tested it with Army and one Marui magazine in this gun, and they work just as well. It holds 23 rounds, so you can have up to 24 rounds if you charge one before inserting a new magazine. It's full metal too. It's got a flat bottom plate. It takes green gas or propane gas, also softer gases obviously, and it's a very good quality. As I said, it gives the gun 330 to 340 FPS, and it's pretty consistent. I mean, yes, there's a 10 FPS variation, which is less than 2%. So that's very good, and yeah, it's a good magazine. I like it a lot. What else can I tell you about this gun? Well, the controls work pretty well. As you can see here, charging this gun, it moves very freely, very smoothly. The controls are very quick, very snappy. Everything works as it should. Actually, for a $65 gun plus I think $20 or $25 in shipping charges, this is as good as it gets. Actually, I'm more pleased with this gun than I've been with a lot of higher quality brands. I mean, I hope that Tercel starts making other models, because this is right now one of my favorite airsoft manufacturers. So I think that's about it. I will just now show you how how the blowback works. I can't show you with BBs, but the range is pretty decent because of the high FPS and the quality of the hop up chamber. So I'm just gonna have to hold the slide release button or slide catch, and so it doesn't lock back every time I shoot. Okay, so let's see. You gotta love the metal sound of the when I rack the sights. So here we go. As you can see, even though it's a full metal gun, the construction is pretty lightweight. So the blowback is very quick. It's very snappy, and at the same time obviously stronger than on a plastic gun. As you can see, I can do rapid succession shots without a problem. And here it is. It locks on the last round if the magazine is empty, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed it, and this was the Tercel 1911A1 full silver version. Bye guys.